Good morning, Hastings. It is Thursday, June 11th, and if you are looking out over Levee Park or the riverfront, you are seeing a pretty cool, damp start to the day. This timeline chart from the National Weather Service breaks down exactly what we are dealing with. You can see the high hovering near 72 degrees, alongside a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms that hold steady right until 5 p.m. Practically speaking, you will want to keep a light rain jacket handy and keep your afternoon plans flexible. It is a great day to run indoor errands or grab a cozy lunch downtown. The forecast is actually so soggy today, even the Hastings Bridge might need to check its windshield wipers. But when the weather forces us indoors and pauses our usual routines, it gives us a second to look closer at the calendar. Stepping out of the rain and into the historical records, June 11th holds a dense record of human achievement. Looking at this map of Minnesota, we can trace a path from Hastings straight up to Little Falls in the year 1927. That is the childhood home of Charles Lindbergh, who had recently completed his solo, non-stop flight from New York to Paris. And exactly on this date in 1927, Lindbergh received the very first Distinguished Flying Cross. The honor was officially presented in Washington, D.C. by President Calvin Coolidge. That June 11th ceremony formalized a local Minnesota native status as a global pioneer of aviation. 36 years later, in 1963, the geography of this state shifts to the Deep South during a critical tension point for civil rights in the United States. At the University of Alabama, two students, Vivian Malone and James Hood, arrived to register for classes. They met intense political resistance. The state's governor, George Wallace, attempted to physically block their enrollment at the doors. Overcoming that executive defiance required the mobilization of the National Guard and federal military intervention. With the blockade broken, Malone and Hood walked past the crowds and successfully registered. That afternoon, the University of Alabama became the latest institution to desegregate, demonstrating that state-level resistance could not withstand the weight of federal law. Eventually, the significance of June 11th moved from earthbound history into the realm of our collective imagination. In 1982, director Steven Spielberg premiered a new science fiction film in U.S. theaters. Spielberg's story introduced a visitor from space who wasn't a threat, but a gentle traveler seeking a way home, shifting the sci-fi narrative toward a story of friendship. The movie resonated so strongly with audiences that it broke box office records and secured a permanent place in the National Film Registry. Pulling back to the present moment in downtown Hastings, the rain is still coming down. This single rainy Thursday overlaps with the day Lindbergh received his cross, Malone and Hood broke a color barrier, and a visitor from another world arrived on screen. For today, let the rain do the watering for your garden. By tomorrow, the skies will clear up for a sunny, breezy Friday near 80 degrees. Weather changes fast, so please remember to check official National Weather Service alerts before you travel. If you found value in this look at local weather and global history, share it with a neighbor and subscribe to Hastings Now.